All right, so this is the weekly weather briefing for Tuesday, December 26th, and we have quite a bit of weather to talk about, so let's jump into it here. We're looking at multiple storms this week, and each one's going to get progressively stronger. The one for tonight and Wednesday is a very weak storm. We're just looking at light snowfall with that one. Thursday, definitely a stronger storm compared to tonight and Wednesday. We're looking for moderate to heavy snowfall across the region. Then on Friday, we see even a stronger storm. This one is going to have some warmer air associated with it, so there's a pretty good chance that the southern parts of the area will see a wintry mix or a changeover to rain, whereas the northern areas are likely to get moderate to heavy snowfall. After Friday, it looks like the weather is going to become much quieter as we head into the weekend. All right, so what is the pattern looking like this week? Well, we got a pretty complex pattern where we have the polar jet stream coming down out of the north, and we also have a low pressure system out in the eastern Pacific with a pretty intense jet stream moving in. So we got these two jet streams that are battling, and for the past several days it's been the polar jet stream that's been pretty dominant, which is why we've been so cold. But as we go into the week, it's going to be the Pacific jet stream that becomes the more dominant one, ushering in increased moisture into the region. All right, so what are we expecting for snowfall amounts for the first system tonight into Wednesday? We're looking for light accumulations in the Idaho Panhandle with 1 to 2 inches, with some slightly higher totals in the central Panhandle Mountains with 2 to 3. And for northeast Washington, going down through the Spokane area and parts of the upper Columbia Basin, we're just looking at for light amounts of less than an inch. And across much of central Washington, the rain shadow off or in this case a snow shadow off the Cascades will be pretty dominant with no snowfall expected. All right, so let's look at the next system. This is for Thursday. We're looking for widespread snow accumulations over the region, heavy amounts in the Idaho Panhandle with amounts in excess of 6 inches, some places getting close to a foot. As you go along the east slopes of the Cascades, also looking for some moderate accumulations. And over northeast Washington, we'll see some pretty decent totals as well. So the snowfall is looking like it's going to intensify in the afternoon and evening on Thursday, so the evening commute is likely to be especially difficult as the snow is going on during that time frame. All right, so that's the Thursday storm. As we go into Friday, we get a brief break Thursday night before the next system arrives Friday. And again, this one is looking at like it's going to be mostly a snow event over our northern areas with a changeover of rain across our southern areas with a wintry mix in the middle. Very low confidence on how much is going to fall in terms of snowfall or freezing rain and rain with this system due to the very sensitive temperature profiles that we're going to be under. Just a slight shift in where the storm heads can result in pretty significant adjustments in the accumulation potential. So right now we have a very low confidence forecast, but the northern areas are under the gun for having the highest chances for heavy snow accumulations. So keep updated with the forecast as we go through the week for this Friday storm especially. All right, as we go into the weekend, we're going to see high pressure moving in. Looks like we're going to see a continuation of colder air out of Canada moving east of the Rockies. We could get a little bit of that into our area. Right now it's pretty uncertain how much of that is going to make it west of the Rockies. So overall, it's a lower confidence forecast as far as our temperatures for next weekend, but higher confidence that we'll at least see some drier weather with high pressure moving in. All right, and the longer range outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center are favoring a different pattern. compared to what we've been in, with elevated chances for warmer than normal temperatures as we go into next week with normal precipitation. All right, so that concludes the briefing. Again, light snowfall tonight, Wednesday, widespread snow across the region Thursday, with the Idaho Panhandle and Cascade Crest getting the heaviest accumulations. Friday, even a stronger storm, snow across the north, probably rain across the south with a wintry mix in between, and then quieter weather over the weekend. So with that, I will go ahead and end the recording. Thanks for listening in,